Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale AT-AT Pilot. Which I hate that name, because it's not a ship. I don't think it should be called a pilot. It should be called a driver, I don't know. Or walk, like it's, I don't know. He's driving it. He's not flying it. I don't like it being called pilot. It's AT-AT driver to me. I don't care what that says.
I seen somebody post a picture where it actually did say driver.
The same exact figure. So I don't know what's up with that. I guess they can't even decide. But whatever. Here is him in the package. And here's the little art of him there. He's number 31. And here is the back of the package. And there's a description if you want to read it. Oh, wait, look! AT-AT Pilot. And it says the Empire's combat drivers. So is it a pilot or a driver? Or trained to handle everything in the Imperial ground arsenal, but AT-AT pilots see themselves as elite, controlling their mass. Oh, so that must be it. They think they're so special that they're like, we're not drivers, we're pilots. So these are snobby drivers, I guess. Jerks. They probably eat at their own table and don't even look over at the other drivers of other vehicles. Snobby little AT-AT pilots. Now let's open him up. Okay, so there he is, all out of the package. And I think they did a pretty good job on him. This is another one of them ones that's memorable because he's driving the AT-AT. And his helmet, it's got a lot going on it. It looks like a Stormtrooper helmet with a helmet on top of it. So it's a Stormtrooper helmet wearing a helmet, which is weird. And he's got the Imperial symbol printed right on his helmet, just like a TIE fighter pilot. I'll compare him to the TIE fighter pilot now because, see, the TIE fighter pilot has his tubes going into his little mouthpiece thing there. But this one, he's still got those mouthpieces things, but he's like, I don't got time for your mouthpiece bullshit, and sticks it in the back of his head instead, because apparently his mouth and nose are in the back of his head. I don't understand why it goes back there, but I mean, you think they would use the same breathing things, but I guess not. Whatever. Maybe this is a heating thing. I mean, in the same spot. I don't know. Maybe that's a heating thing, and this one is a breathing thing. Whatever. Oh wait, let's just look at the helmets. See, the helmets look almost the same. It's not the same sculpt. You can see this one's got like this thing here. So it's a slightly different. I think that might be the only sculpt difference. Well, this too. This thing in the back here. But other than that, it's basically the same exact helmet. These two things are different. Different shape. Painted way different. And the rest of the outfit is nothing alike at all. And I like the way they did the hose. It's all ribbed. Looks like an actual hose. And it's flexible, which is good, so you can turn his head. This thing, I think, is glued in place. There you see he's got these flexible, like, flight things. See, like, he's got, like, the pilot thingies on him. It's like, why does he need him? He's driving a walking thing. I don't get why he's got to have them things. Maybe he's got a parachute out of it. I don't know. Whoa. Looks kind of like he's wearing a thong from the back. That's actually kind of creepy looking. Yeah. But there he's got his big snow boots. His snow boots look better than the Snow Trooper's boots. Well, I guess he's kind of look like astronaut boots or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's got some. This is a baggy looking uniform. He doesn't have too much armor from the looks of it, but he shouldn't because he's up inside the AT-AT. And that's his armor. The AT-AT. There's this little thingy on the back there, which I don't know what the hell it does, but whatever. There's a shoulder pad with these little bumps on it. It's similar to the Snow Trooper, except his bumps are on the bottom. Ooh. He's got his big white gloves. It's got a little button on it. Because in the future, even your gloves have buttons on them. Wait, this Star Wars is in the past though, so I guess in the past you had buttons on your gloves. And here's his boots. It's like ribbed around the edge there for his pleasure. Now it comes with two accessories. The first accessory is this Stormtrooper blaster, which is like all the other ones. It's black, got a little silver thing painted on there. His other accessory is the AT-AT. But it must have disappeared because I didn't see it in the package. So really it just comes with this one. And if you're lucky, the AT-AT's in there too, but I did not see it. And it'd be hard to miss because it'd probably be like 8 feet tall. But anyway, they made this figure that goes to the AT-AT. So they're going to make a Black Series AT-AT? Probably not. But that would be cool if they did. It's just, it would be like $1,000 probably, and it'd probably be, like I said, 8 feet tall. It'd be really humongous. And I just doubt they'll ever do that. And if they did, I don't know where the hell we'd put the thing. But now let's go over articulation. This helmet can turn pretty good because these tubes are flexible. If they were hard, it wouldn't work very well. You could even look up and down. So, pretty decent articulation to the head. Then up at the shoulders. These things are flexible, but they kind of... There we go. So you can go up at the shoulders. Then a single joint at the elbow, and it could spin. It could spin at the wrist, and there's a hinge joint. I'm gonna spin right there. It's really kind of loose there. Go back and forth a little bit. Then the hips go out like that. These things are adjustable, so they don't get in the way. Kick out like that, and then it could spin there too. And then there's a double jointed knee. And then down at the ankles, you do that, and then there's a tilt, which can do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Okay, so articulation is pretty good on this guy, and especially good at the head because I thought it would be hindered a little more, but it's not really hindered at all. I already showed these two together, but I'll show them again and see if there's any more. Like, I guess their pants are kind of the same. They got the same pockets, but it's not the same sculpt with this figure. This one's bulkier looking. And I guess this piece up here, this armor, is kind of similar. Just smooth armor underneath. And they both got the Imperial symbols up there, but they're actually done differently. The shape of them. And that's about all the same. He's got big gloves too, but there's no buttons on his gloves. Poor guy. And here's a regular Stormtrooper. You can see that their helmets are very similar. It just looks like they took a helmet and stuck it on there. But yeah, other than that, they're not very similar. Another figure they should make is General Veers, because he was also one of the ones that are in the AT-AT. He was one of the memorable characters from that whole AT-AT scene in Empire Strikes Back. It'd be cool if they made him to go along with these guys. And also close to that scene is the Snow Troopers, because I always kind of picture these two together, even though they're not actually together. Just because they're in the same attack on the rebels. Well, I really like this figure. I think they did an awesome job on the sculpt and the paint. The articulation is good, even though it could have been even though it could have been hindered, but it wasn't. So they did a good job on the articulation. And I do like the sculpt. I like these tubes that they're flexible. I like the paint that they did, like the little symbols up there and all the different colors they got on the helmet. It looks cool. And I liked it. From the back, it looks like he's wearing a sexy thong, which is weird. And I don't know, he's just a cool figure. It's one of the ones I liked when I was little, in the 3 3/4 scale. So it's cool to get him in the 6-inch form. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching and goodbye. I always wondered, how come you TIE fighter pilots got your hoses from your little chest thingy going into your mouth, it looks like?
That's because we're trained to lactate.
We gotta drink our own milk in space or we'll die of starving and thirst and stuff. What? Oh, look, he did come with an AT-AT. Awesome! I think they painted it the wrong color though. It's supposed to be gray, sort of white, but this one's all like brown and striped-y. Completely wrong color, but still, it's cool that he came with an AT-AT. Maybe this is like swamp version or something, so it blends in with like the dirt. I don't know.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh!